Get my ex back. What should I do to get my ex back? After you break up with a person you really love, you go through a gamut of emotions: misery, despair, pain, and melancholy. You ask yourself over and over again, what should I do to get my ex back? A number of websites, books, blogs, discussion groups, and classes offer their advice to this question. You frantically go through all this advices just to realize that sometimes simple common sense can prevent breakups. Respect and consideration for your partner, these are age-old values taught to us by our grandparents, way before therapists were in vogue, can bring healing to an ailing relationship. If you have not gotten over your pain over lost love, you can follow these basic tips to know what should I do to get my ex back. Be sincere and stop playing games. Many people opt to play their little head games, perhaps because they lack the courage to be forthright with their partners. For instance, you could act like you couldn't care less about your partner, or act as if you care, but you really don't. You feel you have the upper hand in this game and feel happy that you are manipulating your partner. But this setup cannot last for a long time. Sooner or later, the happiness you feel over winning the game would be replaced with guilt. Regardless if something good came out of this, it will always be tainted with deceit. Other people pretend they are now on the verge of a new relationship or have fallen in love with another person. They are using this technique to make their ex feel jealous and give the impression that they are still found desirable by other people. Sometimes this could work as planned, but it could also boomerang if your ex believed your little game too much and thus eliminate all chances for reconciliation. It could make your ex very jealous and agree to get back together, or think that you have so easily moved on to your next conquest that perhaps there was no real love in the first place. Actually, there is much risk in this strategy, and if the resulting effect on your ex was not as planned, it might be too late to reverse the situation. Do not be cruel. This should be a guiding principle in every relationship or circumstance. However, our anger and pain during a breakup makes us want to give the same to our partner, but regret it afterward. If you are asking now, what should I do to get my ex back? It only means that you have forgiven your ex, otherwise you would be celebrating the relationship's demise. Honestly assess your behavior. Have you been the model of coolness and control, or have you been screaming and badgering your ex? Try putting yourself in your ex's shoes. Would you be anticipating or dreading each encounter with you? It is a natural reaction to want to argue and bring across your point all the time. But stop yourself. Control your negative emotions and try to be a person that your ex will yearn for. What should I do to get my ex back? Conduct yourself properly and make your ex recall the qualities that he loved in you in the beginning of the relationship. This will make them miss you more and perhaps wish as well that you could be back together.